PMAC Movies back. Still waking up. And after a long hiatus here from YouTube, I'm back, baby. I guess it probably wasn't too long. What's it been? 2 or 3 weeks? Let's see. 12/23. I don't know. So it's been a few weeks, but yeah, I'm still kind of waking up. I've been, the reason I've been away for a while is I haven't been feeling well. I haven't really been feeling like doing anything. Not because of the C, no. Oh, you must have the C. You're sick. Everybody who's sick's got that. No, not an illness, just kind of like an consistent digestive issues, but it's changed to had really, really bad acid reflux issues, chest pain, constant chest pain for weeks since Christmas, and constant burping, and I finally, hopefully got it figured out, that it's like an issue with my pancreas, and then I'm just on a really low-fat diet here and have been fine on that as long as I'm avoiding eating fats here for now. So feeling a lot better, but still waking up. But yeah, I was in bed there for, I don't know, it was 2 weeks straight. And then, just having to go to work. I called in I think I only called in one day over the time because we had a lot of holidays off. So I was just going and feeling like crap a lot of the time. But doing good now, with the help of some natural medicine, changing my diet and stuff like that. So doing pretty good. We do got some snaggies here from the past few weeks, including possibly one of the items that I don't want to say it was the most excited I had been to get an item this year, but off the top of my head, I can't think of another thing I was more excited to get. We'll leave that for last. So we got some stuff from Grub. I did get a couple Christmas gifts, some Big Lots, and then actually some new releases here too. Let's start off with a birthday gift from my man Joe Masiello, who sent me No Time to Die here, the final Daniel Craig James Bond movie. And I thought, for me, it was way better than I don't know, how many has there even been with him? The last two, I think. I really like Casino Royale, and this would be my favorite Daniel Craig Bond besides Casino Royale. This one was really good. I mean, it was dramatic and stuff, but it had more of some fun to it. I don't know, some of those Bonds were just kind of dark and dreary and miserable. This one seemed I felt like it had a little bit more fun to it again. So I enjoyed it quite a bit. No Time to Die, 4K. Thank you, Joe Masiello. You the man. Okay. The only PMAC Movies viewer to send me a birthday and or Christmas present. So thank you, Joe Masiello. Nobody else gives a shit. Up next, we got another new release that I ordered from the Target Buy Two Get One. It is Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I thought, with the potential of what this movie had with Venom and Carnage, this movie, it was so bad. It didn't do anything with it, very minimal. The only redeeming factor about this was the humor of Venom, but there was really no depth to it. Very minimal story, no depth to the story. I mean, I just thought, it was bad on purpose. I feel like it was just terrible, and I actually would have returned this, but Target got this to me. I ordered it months in advance because it was a buy two get one, and I didn't receive it until it was at least a week after the release date, and I went in there and just put in the complaint, and they gave it to me for free, so I'll take a freebie. I definitely would have returned that one otherwise. I'm not paying $20 for that shit. It was just a piece of poop. And another one that they got, this one got to me like a week and a half after release date. Disciples of Shaolin. So I got this one for free too. Really nice 88 films release with a nice Slippy Dippy. The Slippy actually is in good condition. Surprising from Target. Surprising coming from Target. And this is a foreshadowing to what's coming up. Disciples of Shaolin, 88 films. Shaw Brothers, and we got the reverse artwork, the original. And then it does, on the inside here, come with booklet and poster. And I was actually looking into the main actor of this movie because I like him. I thought he was pretty good. I didn't finish the whole movie, but I thought I thought the story wasn't that great of this one. But I like the main actor there. He died very young. I think it was like 28 or something like that, which is a shame. So he must have died like not super long after this movie was made. 1975, 107 minutes. Beer me. Alright, this one I might have already showed, but I grabbed it just in case. This 2067 I got from Best Buy for $6. Not supposed to be that great, but it does have Cody McPhee and Ryan Quanton from True Blood. And it's an RLJ release, and they do have nice slips and stuff, so I'm pretty sure I already showed that. Couple Christmas gifts. I knew the person who got me for like the family Secret Santa thing, and so I just sent a couple things that I wanted that were like a good deal there around Black Friday when we did the Secret Santa thing, because they're like with the price limit and everything. But anyway, I got Justice Society World War II here, another DC animated one. I get all those. And then my Supernatural seasons were completed. So I have the whole series now. I think I got like seasons 1 through 8 in a British box set for very, very cheap from Amazon UK years ago. And then I've just gotten the rest of them individually with digital codes for bargains. So got the final season there, Supernatural. Supernatural to me is very, very repetitive. Like I was watching it on Netflix recently, and I think I was on maybe season 6, and I don't know, it's just so repetitive to me. Like it's just the same stuff over and over, so it's hard for me to get into it. Up next, we got some Big Lots stuff, which I think I had a $5 off 15 and a 20%. So I got this stack here for only like $10 for this whole stack, which included Suffragetti. This was $3 with the digital code that redeems for Vudu and iTunes. I do already have this movie, but it's practically free. Those things considered, so grabbed another copy. So I'll be selling. I might sell both copies. This isn't necessarily a movie that I need to own. Anywho, I did grab 2 copies of R.I.P.D. 3D. This was also $3 and also has a code that redeems for both Vudu and iTunes. Double redemption. I do already have this movie. I don't believe I had the 3D, and I'm kind of glad that I grabbed 2 copies because one of them has a broken little spindle on the inside. This thing pops out, which you get with a lot of these sort of things, because one of the little latches there is broken. So I guess I got one to sell, one to keep. R.I.P.D. 3D, which is a fun movie. It's nothing great, but it's got it should have been better with what it had with Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges, but it's still a fun one. And I feel like it is somewhat rewatchable because I've seen it and I kind of wanted to watch it again here recently. I didn't totally remember what happened in it. Big Lots had the Legend of Bruce Lee Volume 2 before, and now they are getting the Legend of Bruce Lee Volume 1. This was $5 before the discounts. It is 10 episodes, 451 minutes from Well Go USA, and it's like, I think it's like, how many discs? 3 discs all stacked there. And then you got this sheet with Well Go stuff. These have all been at Big Lots. Final Master, I have the DVD. God of War, I have the DVD. Kung Fu Yoga, I have the DVD. And then, like Monkey King 2, I think that was actually at Dollar Tree, possibly. I have that one. I paid more than $1, of course. I guess the only one of these I don't have is this Greater movie, which, like a football movie, I don't know. When you've seen, it looks like one of these kind of like same sort of football movies, like you've seen it before, but we're going to keep making them. They can be good. And then I got 2 that I really had no idea about, but it looked like they got good reviews and they look pretty decent. These were both $3 each. We have Swallows and Amazons here, which looks like kind of like a lower budget kind of children's fantasy drama. I don't know. Actually, Sony put this out, but I really don't know much about it. It seemed to get good reviews. Sorry for the glare. And then Antonio Banderas and Finding Altamira, which again is a Sony. He's probably, I think he's like an explorer looking through caves and stuff like that. So it looked kind of interesting and looked like it got pretty decent reviews there. So I snagged that. So I got all those Big Lots ones for $10, pretty cheap. Then we got a couple Grub orders before the main finale. Ooh yeah, dig it. Alright, so we got a stack here of stuff that was a deal, including a few slipcover editions. I call them slipcover editions when they have a slipcover. We got, these were like, a lot of these were $7 and 20% off. So we got the Mustang here on Blu-ray with slipcover. Oh yeah, Slippy, oh yeah, it's shiny. On Chesil Beach with slipcover. Oh yeah, I feel like collectors just get these slipcovers and it really like gets them going. Like they probably look at these slipcovers and touch it. People just are obsessed. They'll pay more for the slipcover than the actual movie. It's sick. It's sick. It's fucking sick. What is wrong with people? It's unbelievable. You can get a Scream Factory Collector's Edition, an old one for $13-15. They'll pay over $20 for the slipcover. You need help, whether you admit it or not. You need help. It's a piece of cardboard. Not having that has no effect on your life. You have a deep psychological issue if you need the slipcover that bad to pay more for the slipcover than the freaking movie. You need help. PMAC's not here to cater to the collecting community. PMAC's here to call out if you have an issue, you need help. It's like, do I really need this many movies? I have an issue. I need to accept it before I can work on it. And I have accepted it. And I'm back and forth periods where I do better with it. But my God, the slipcover. People pay crazy amounts for slipcovers. They're just disgusting. It's sick. They're priceless to people. Slipcovers are priceless to people. This one's actually got a broken case. But this one, I think it was the same price with the code. I was glad to get this one. I like some Mads Mikkelsen. Sorry, I freaked out, but these slipcover people, it's so insane. Why would you pay that much money for a freaking slipcover? It's sick. This is like a one of those storm movies where he's like out in a storm and trying to survive or something like that. I I believe that was 7 also, minus 20%. We got Charlize Theron and Tully. Looks like maybe she's pregnant in this one. Also starring Mark Duplass, Ron Livingston, Mackenzie Davis. Looks like it could be a good, I don't know, dramedy. This one looked like it got pretty good reviews. Javier Bardem, Penelope Cruz, and a Focus Features movie everybody knows. Looks like kind of a drama. Maybe some thriller element. I don't know. I think more of a drama. I think most of these are 7 minus the 20%. We got Where is Kira here? Jack Bauer's in this. Jack Bauer, a.k.a. Kiefer Sutherland, but to me, he'll always be Jack. Michelle Pfeiffer, and what's her face? I guess that's Michelle Pfeiffer. I was thinking that was somebody else. What's her face? I can't remember what her name is there. I've lost it. My mind's blown on the slipcovers. Gringo, which this is, I've never seen a movie before that had like a Amazon digital code, but this one has an Amazon digital code. It sounded like the movie was pretty mediocre, but I decided to snag it. David Oyelowo, I think, is the main character in this. Charlize Theron, Joel Edgerton, Amanda Seyfried, and Thandie Newton, along with Charlton Copley. It's got quite the cast there, along with Emilio Estevez joint here. The Public, which was also $7, I do believe. Exactly 2 hours, starring Emilio, Alec Baldwin, Jenna Malone, Christian Slater, Gabrielle Union, Jeffrey Wright. The Public on Blu-ray. And then, to complete my set, oh man, this is Grub. You can do better than this. Continuum Season 4. I have some of the seasons on Blu-ray, some on DVD, but man, there's like a thing through there, and then there you can see that's not looking too good. Come on, Grub. I should contact. This has got like it's just beat to shit. It's got like a puncture there, puncture there. Grub, you can do better than this. You can do better than this. I think a refund's in order, bitches. What's wrong with you, P-Mac? That's why you can't get more subscribers. Well, screw it. If I'm gonna have fun, screw the subscribers. If I'm not having fun, what's the point of doing this shit? People are too hard on me or too critical. Then we got, right after I got this, they announced like a Blu-ray set of it, but I got seasons 2 through 6 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Does this have a loose, oh, it's got like a whole loose case there. There's quite a few seasons of this show. I would have been better off if I knew I got these. These ended up, I don't know, $7 each. But, and I had the first season from Goodwill for very cheap. But if I would have known, I wouldn't have gotten these at all. It kind of pisses me off. Maybe I'll talk to Grub about that too. It's like you put these on sale right before the Blu-ray was announced. Seriously? That's some bullshit, Grub. And I've been ordering from you since day one, and you canceled my bid. I pre-ordered that Back to the Future 4K set for $10. I understand if they cancel it for everybody, because it was a price mistake or whatever. Some people got it, and some people's were canceled. That's some bullshit. So yes, I have some resentment towards Grub still. They've canceled other orders, but I still order from them, because they got some deals. Anyway, if you made it this far, congratulations. PMAC Uncensored, PMAC Lets Loose. It's just some crazy shit when you pull up PMAC movies. It's early. I got upset about the slipcovers. I just, and it took a lot out of me. But we got this beautiful set here. which gives me peace again. It gives me peace all over again. Shawscope. I believe there's 12 or 13 movies in this set. There's 2 audio CDs that I'm never going to listen to. I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 movies. You could take a look at the back. I mean, people have shown off the set before. Let me just take that thing off there. I got this from Target. Buy 2, get 1. And the way that you can do it through Target, I got this for less than $90 after tax, which was a beer me and a half. You can take a look at that. So I watched King Boxer, which I enjoyed. I watched The Boxer from Shang Tung, which I enjoyed. I think I got a little sick of watching, you got to read the subtitle. They're the same type of movie, so I didn't watch them anymore. I've seen most of the 5 Venoms, which is a pretty good one. But overall, I still have a lot of these to watch. Possibly, I will watch one of them today. Possibly, I'm thinking I'm gonna watch some horror type stuff. I'm thinking, but we'll see. Before football, we got some foosball. The Buffalo Bills probably gonna break my heart, but what can you do? People get so attached to their football teams, and I know from childhood. My dad was a big fan, so you get like emotionally attached, and that's where it gets you. You're emotionally attached to the team. But at some point, you got to realize it's just a bunch of people playing freaking football. Like, is it really that big of a deal? So I'll definitely still be rooting for the Bills, and there's definitely still that emotional attachment. But at the end of the day, because your team wins and somebody else's team lost, it doesn't make you any better than them. It doesn't really accomplish anything. Bragging rights. But you didn't really do anything. That's the thing. If you actually did something, you get more bragging rights. Anyway, this is a 8 Blu-ray set and then the 2 audio CDs. So 10 discs overall. You get high quality movies. If you look up best of Shaw Brothers movies, quite a few of these are in that, the best of, top 10, top 20 sort of thing. So you got 5 Shaolin Masters, Shaolin Temple, Mighty Peking Man, Challenge of the Masters, Executioners from Shaolin, Chinatown Kid, the 5 Venoms and Crippled Avengers, and then Heroes of the East and Dirty Ho, which some of these have just 1 movie on the disc. Some of them have 2 movies, and we got plenty of special features, baby, special features. And then let's take a look at the set. Special features you'll never watch. Some people watch them though, but let's be realistic. I have a lot of movies. I ain't got time for that shit. Okay, and we got a book. I did look through the book, actually. I did have time for that shit. So I liked the book. I looked through it. I read through portions of it, but not all of it. That's too much reading for PMAC. Just kidding. And then the set. I prefer, just regular Blu-ray cases, but that I don't like the discs being placed in things like this. I do have a couple of the discs I have out in like a regular case so that I have them out to watch when I want to watch them. Because I was watching these in order. So, it's got like for each movie, it's got a little, it's a nice set. I definitely prefer to have Mighty Peking Man. And some of them with the 2 on 1 disc will have it like that. I definitely prefer, a regular case for the housing of the discs. I do not like this housing of the disc, but companies don't really give a shit. They do it. Criterion's like the worst. They'll put that, the way Criterion packaged the War Kong Y set is just, it makes you wonder, are the people who make these decisions just totally like brain dead? It was packed in this really tight cardboard sort of thing, so that there's just too much pressure in on the discs. It doesn't make any sense, and I already made a rant about this, but just thinking about what Criterion has done, and Criterion is terrible with their disc quality control now. You will consistently get scratches on your discs, even if it's in a regular case. It's inexcusable. It's unacceptable. Criterion is the best. They're the top of the line. Criterion, their customer service helped me out, but how many people are getting damaged discs and just sucking it up and accepting it and not contacting them? That's what they count on. Leave us alone, accept our crappy product. And Criterion puts out these art housey movies that aren't that entertaining. Criterion is so overrated, it's unbelievable. Their prices aren't good. You know, Arrow Video, Kino, you can get much better deals on their movies. Criterion's like, nowadays you can't get them for cheaper than $20, and their quality isn't that good. I mean, a lot of times UK gets better releases, Eureka, and they'll put out better quality releases. Arrow, they'll put out better quality releases of the same movie that Criterion's put out. So, boo Criterion. I didn't show any Criterions in this, but I just went off on another tirade because the packaging for that Wong Kar-wai, I believe is his name, that set, it's just horrible. Like, words can't even describe how bad that packaging is. And then a lot of people had issues with the discs, and they said, oh, it's not because of the packaging. The discs were just screwed up. Whatever. So, okay. It wasn't... So the packaging was horrible, and the discs all have, like... You can tell they got, like, marks and stuff on them from being so tight. But on top of that, you also screwed up what you put on the discs, you're telling me. So they're going to be screwed up from just... Even if they were packaged in regular cases, they were already be screwed up. Plus, you package them in a way that's going to screw them up because they're too tight in there, and that does damage the disc. That happened with the Breaking Bad Sony set years ago. Was the packaging was so horrible, and the discs got smushed in there, and that caused playback issues for those discs. And then you got these people in their slipcovers, and it's just... I'm just kidding. I already went off on that. Why would why? It's like, why would you pay? And sometimes it's not just a little bit more. I mean, I've seen people who could get a $10 Disney same edition, but they'll pay for it with the slipcover and pay $40-50. That is insane. That is insane. You can get it for $10 with the case, the artwork, the discs, or you can buy it with the slipcover for $50, and you go with the $50 ones. At least admit that that's insane. At least. At least be honest with yourself. I mean, it doesn't... I guess it doesn't really matter in the end if you're honest with other people, but you need to... Well, it does if you want people to like you, but at least be honest with yourself. For the love of God! We'll see you next time on PMAC Movies.